coming to the main stage is Johann and Mr. Walt Bayliss himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited to be here. Thank you, Dakota. And now I'm going to share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen, please. And I'm going to share some sound. Done. All right. Can you see my screen? Give me a thumbs up if you can.
Gotcha.
Perfect. All right, guys, as Dakota said, we are here to show you so much value, show you something that's going to, I believe, going to change your life. Because once you learn the skill, once you know how this works, it's like having a parachute. Once it's open, you can never go back. So we're going to show you how to 3 times your sales pipeline in 30 days, leveraging AI for lead generation. I'm here with my amazing partner, Mr. Walt Bayliss. We are from AIX Up, and we'll get to that in a second. So before we get started, guys, this is going to be, I'm going to do about 10 minutes of context to give you some examples, etc., and talk through what we're going to show you. But while we're doing that, the rest of this presentation is going to be pretty much a live workshop. So in the chat, if you can put in, where are you from? If we could fill the room with 100 of your ideal people, who would they be? So what industries, who are your ideal people? That would be amazing, because that allows us to pull up real live examples and show you exactly how this is going to work for you. So a special thank you to Mr. Dakota and to his lovely wife. You guys are absolutely amazing. We had the best time catching up with you in Dallas in person. And thank you for putting on this event. These events change lives. And I know how much energy and effort it takes to put these on. Walt and I put these on as well. And it changes lives, because the last time we were here, I think it was here maybe 3 months ago, maybe 6 months ago, I don't know, when you do so many presentations, you sort of start losing time. But there was a lovely lady who came on, and she said, "You guys changed my life. I came to one of your presentations." And what she did was she got Dakota's system, the restaurant system. And it takes her now 30 minutes to close a deal. The deal for her is $300 a month. And I think it was about 2 months or 3 months, I forget the timeline, but about that, she signed up 161 restaurants. That's changed her life. That's close to $50,000 a month. And it came from one of these events where she got to see Dakota presenting his restaurant system. She leveraged the system we're about to show you. And from that, now she's become, an ambassador in the community and doing all this amazing things. So these things, if you apply what you're learning, it literally is life-changing. So guys, we are AI powered up. So we used to be whitelabelsuite.com, and now we are AI powered up. This is sales technology for rebels. Why do we say sales technology for rebels? Because, hey, it's not just about, hey, Walt, I sent an email, they didn't reply. It's like, hey, man, guess what? I know exactly who I'm going to go get. I'm going to find 20 other people just like them. I'm going to run an event. I'm going to click a few buttons, which we'll show you, and it hyper personalizes the outreach, gets them so excited, books them into our calendar, and then that's how we can fill rooms, we can fill webinars, we can literally scale our business using what we're about to show you. So that's why we've rebranded to AI Powered Up, Sales Tech for Rebels. So before we start, let's talk about the elephant in the room. There is absolutely nothing to sell you. Put your credit cards away. We have nothing. There's nothing to buy. This is 100% pure value. Dakota said, hey, this is 100% pure value. Please give the best of the best that you guys have. And that's what we've brought here. So let's have some fun. All I ask is that you guys engage with us. Type in the chat when we ask. So if you guys are, oh, wow, I can see the chat's going crazy. Thank you. Add in those things. If we can find who your ideal clients are, where are they in the world, put that in the chat and we'll start finding those people for you. So let's begin. How do we 3 times your pipeline in 30 days by leveraging the power of AI while having fun doing it? Question. Do you spend more than 10 hours a week on useless meetings that go nowhere? Or tasks that you hope to generate leads, things like networking. I used to do so much networking, guys. I'd be out at 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, telling my wife, I met 3 amazing people. Hopefully they're going to close into deals. That's what it was like for me. This is 2008 when I was starting my agency. I'd be trying to create content, try to do all these things. And how much of that time was wasted? Now we have AI, and AI has changed the entire game. So by the end of this presentation, we promise you, we're going to show you how to get a minimum of 10 hours back. 10 hours a week to do whatever you want to do so that you can have some fun. And it's actually going to triple your pipeline. So are we excited? Let's go. All right. 25% extra of time in your life. Like you don't have to work. You can spend time with your loved ones, your kids, just doing your hobbies. So who's this for? This presentation is for people who are tired of the hiring cycles. We've all gone and said, "Hey, I've got a new VA. I've hired a new marketing guy. I've got a new salesperson," whatever it is. And then it's like, "Oh man, they didn't work out." Or you're doing the manual prospecting. Or you've got all these other solutions where you've got the SDRs, etc., trying to work, but it doesn't really work for you. But now we want to show you how to leverage AI to scale smarter. So if that's you, you're in the right place. I'm going to show you exactly how we've helped more than 2,500 agencies to 3 times their pipeline in, that should be 30 days or less. So the best part is it works whether you're a one person just starting off or whether you've got 50 sales reps on the phone. This is going to be the technology that's going to show you how to scale. So 3 things we want to show you. Today's agenda. We're going to show you how to find your ideal clients. We're going to show you how to leverage AI and have those agents working for you. Walt's going to show you in literally 90 seconds how to build an agent that's working for you all day, every day, and then how to get 10 times more output from your efforts. Sounds good? All right. So why do we do what we do? Simple. A rising tide lifts all ships. So if we can show you everything that we're doing, and everybody learns in this community. We've been part of this community for 5 years now, and we compound on top of each other's efforts and learnings. This is not a, "Oh my God, I've got a secret I'm not going to share with you." It's, "Hey, take my secret, go practice, use it, and then come back and tell us how it's working." Just like the lady I said at the start with the restaurants. 100% transparency, guys. We want you to be completely blown away, completely impressed by what we're going to show you so that you go, "Hey guys, how can I be an affiliate for you guys?" And promote it to your friends, your clients, etc. So that's 100% transparency. Now, our history. This technology is 15 years in development. Walt built this. We met 5 years ago. We've been in business for 5 years. We've got 2,500 clients that we've helped. And the thing that both of us really love is seeing people's eyes light up. Because too often people are like so tired and they're like, "Oh man, business is a drag. I really love building automations, but I'm stuck doing marketing and I'm stuck doing accounting and I'm stuck doing all this stuff." So now we give the people back the energy to do what they love and therefore grow and scale their business. All right. So this complete system, this is what we're going to cover. There's 4 different steps in this. We're going to research our prospects. We're going to personalize that outreach. We're going to handle any objections. The AI does most of this stuff. We're going to book in qualified meetings. And all of this is happening 24/7 without any burnout or without turnover of staff. Now, I've got a little video here. Who knows who Steve Bartlett is? Anybody? This gentleman, he runs Diary of a CEO. And, I've had some people go, "Oh, cold email, that doesn't work." Well, guess what? This is how he started his business.
I sent 10 of these emails out to every camera company I could, Samsung, Panasonic, etc. And within 48 hours of Panasonic receiving that email, a guy called Lee at Panasonic, I literally, just because you were coming, I went on his LinkedIn to see where he now works. So thank you, by the way, Lee, that used to work at Panasonic, for giving me a shot. Lee from Panasonic responded to that email that you have in front of you and said, "What kind of cameras do you want? We've got some returns. I'll send them to your doorstep." Within 48 hours of that email, a big box of cameras, they were brand new to me, brand new spanking cameras came to my doorstep, multiple of them. And that allowed me to do the marketing for my business at the very early stage. Again, it was just a cold email.
That's amazing, man. All right. Hello there. My name is Stephen Bartlett.
We can do that enough.
Yeah. But I just wanted to show that he's 19 years old when he did this. So guys, and in that email, he says, "I'm 19 years old. I'm just starting a school project. Can you help me out?" That's it. So it works, right? Okay, let me go to the next slide. So guys, let's dive in. Mr. Walt, over to you, my friend.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much. So, guys, the reason we show the Stephen Bartlett thing is because, as Elaine said, if you don't ask, you don't get. These days, the great news is there's so many ways to reach your ideal prospect, right? So it's not just email. You can reach them on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram and DM them and text message them. And of course, with high level in the back, the automation that lives behind that is just insane. So what a time to be alive. But guys, I just want to ask you to start with, and it's 5 o'clock in the morning for Johan and I. So we need your energy, all right? So the more you can give us, the more we can give back. I want to ask you something. I did a test with this yesterday, and I want to see the results today. Can you tell me, wherever you are in your business, can you give me a 1 in the chat box if you are overwhelmed by how many clients you've got coming through the doors, you're hiring like mad because you can't keep up, you're scaling to 7 figures and above, you are just flat out. Give me the 1, or give me a 2 if you could really use some more clients in the next 30 days. If you're looking for the next one and the next one, give me a 2. All right. So yesterday we had a 100% response rate to a 2. Today, as I'm scrolling, guess what? We have a 100% rate of people who want more clients. Now, even if we took that back a step and we said, maybe that's just this group, and we said, maybe we want to notch that down, and we said, maybe it's actually 80%. 20% of businesses out there are just flying like crazy, can't keep up with madness, because we know they exist, right? Lovable went to what? 44 billion, quadrillion, zillion dollars per day in the first 60 minutes. Like, there are businesses out there that are doing that. But if I said generically, 80% of companies need more business, I think I'd be pretty safe. Johan, what do you think?
100%.
Pretty safe. So you guys have kind of verified that stat here for me. So the thing here is, what we're about to show you has been, as Johan said, 15 years of creation. We decided to focus, when Johan and I got together, we decided to focus on one area of business. If we could pull the biggest lever there was, what would that lever be? And the lever is increasing the sales opportunities, right? I remember I was walking through a shopping mall close to me during the pandemic, and we walked past a business where they had closed, out of business. The sign across the front, done, shop's empty. And I just stood there for a second, and it really hit me. And I actually had I had the tears in my eyes. And my daughter said to me, "Dad, did you know these people?" And I said, "No, I didn't. But I've been there. I've been at the point," I've said to Dakota before, I've been on my knees at the bottom of the valley looking up in despair. I've been there. I know. All right? I've been there. And I stood there and I thought, no, I didn't know this particular company, but what I do know is there was a family behind that business, right? There were families. There were people that were employed that suddenly aren't. And this is what I know for a fact. Companies go under because they don't have enough customers to sell to. Flat, that's it. If they had enough customers, more business, ain't no way you're going under. You might be hiring staff like crazy, but you're not going under, right? The only reason businesses go out of business is because they don't make enough money, right? And to make money, you've got to have people to sell to. So we decided to focus on that one piece. What is the lever that we can pull that helps businesses to grow? Now, we're not altruistic, guys. Like, we're not doing this out of the goodness of our own heart. We know that if we get this right, if we are helpful to businesses, then we will make money, right? Because, people will pay you for the solution. If you're chopping vegetables to prepare dinner and you cut your finger, you need a Band-Aid or you need a bandage now, right? And it's like, dude, I've got a bandage. It's $5. Just give it to me. People will pay money when the solution is urgent enough. Right? So we're not altruistic. We want to make a lot of money. But the way that we've chosen to do that is by helping people solve that immediate, urgent problem of find me more people to speak to. Guys, if this is resonating, if you need more people, you've already told me, just give me a 1. And if you would like to be AI powered up in your search for that next person, give me an AI in the chat box and we'll jump straight in and show you how we can get this done. All right. AI, let's go. So we said AI powered up. We moved from white label suite because it was too confusing. We want to power up the humans to solve this biggest problem. I'm going to jump in and show you how this is done straight away. And thanks you guys for sharing the kind of businesses that you want to be able to work with, because that makes it easy for me to do this in a live demo. So welcome to Axe Up, or AI powered up sales tech. So we're going to show you how to automate your sales process so that you have more people to speak to. And this 100% links back into high level. It works for anything that you're doing. So if you're doing Dakota's restaurant system, done. If you're looking for lawyers, done. You're looking for home services, easy. You're looking for business coaches, no problems at all. Realtors, 100%. And the cool thing is, as we just shared a moment ago, we do have the hidden agenda that we want you to be excited and share this, be an affiliate with us. We'll pay you 30% ongoing forever, and we'll take care of all your clients, because keeping that generic thing, 80%, it's more like 95% of businesses need what we're about to show you. So if you're excited about it and we help you solve the problem, we want you to share that, right? And we want to grow our company. If you're excited about creating new leads in business, for companies, then you can earn 30% on the back end. But let me show you how it works first. All right, let's dive in. AI powered up. There are 6 ways that we can find ideal clients. All right, you can set them all up. You can have multiple running simultaneously, and you can put this on autopilot. So before we wrap, Dakota, we're going to do the Q&A. So in the next 28 minutes, I'm going to show you how to find those ideal clients. I'm going to show you how to research them like you were the NSA. I'm going to show you how to reach out to them with something personal that gets their attention. And I'm going to put it all on autopilot using AI agents. All right? Sound good? If you're ready, say ready. We're going to dive right in. Cool. So the first way I'm going to show you is 100% passive. Passive, meaning I do it once, it does it forever, I'm happy. Okay? The first automation I ever built was stupid. My kids were playing games on a computer, and overnight they were getting credits for they had to upgrade their stuff and they needed to get credits. So the first automation I built, every 20 minutes, I think, it went in and clicked on the credits thing while they were sleeping. And they woke up in the morning and they had like millions of credits. They're like, Dad, this is the best thing ever. I was like, automation is cool. I love automation. So automation passively for lead generation is fantastic. I want to start here with what we call the intent search. Now, guys, you don't have to be an AI geek to make this work. If you can copy and paste, you're gold. All right. So I'm going to show you how to copy and paste and what makes this work. So our intent search is a tracking pixel, just like a Facebook pixel or a Google tag or, Google Analytics. If you can copy and paste a tracking pixel onto the header of your site, magic happens. So our intent search, literally you come in here and say, okay, I'm going to set this up on Dakota's restaurant system website. You have to own the website, of course. So for this example, I'll use, Tesla. So let's go HTTPS. Tesla.com. Now, I don't own Tesla, so I can't do this, all right? But I need to be able to put it on their tracking site. If Elon, if you're listening, if I can put this on your site, I'll make you a lot of money. But anyway, we'll go. So we want to put it on a particular website, one of your funnels, all that kind of stuff. And let's say I want 100 leads a month or 1,000 leads a month. Okay, go. Oh, okay. Sorry, a tag, Tesla. There we go. Done. Now, I'm just showing the setup. Like, all you need to do is put your website in, guys. That's it. Put your website in, and you're going to get a pixel code. All right. And as soon as you have that pixel code, what happens is it pops open. Here's my code, and it's copy and paste. All right. So literally, this bit here, we just hit that copy button over in our websites in high level in the settings area. So you go websites, funnels. It's got all the things. You go settings. It's got a tracking code section, and you just go install that. Guys, do you want me to show you? Do you want me to show you where to put it, or is everybody good with that? Just go show me if you want me to show you, or you're good. Just say I'm good. Give me an idea of, do you want me to show? All right, cool. Let me get the show stuff going on. I'll just open up my demo funnel here, and I'll show you exactly where to put it. And there we go. Okay, cool. So share. I'll show you where to show it. Here we go. Cool. All right. So you've copied that pixel code. All right, I've got it. Copy, cool. And then you come across to your high level or Guru funnels or whatever system platform you're using, and you come in and you go, okay, go to websites. All right, come up to funnels, websites, whichever one you want to go. Grab one of your funnels, okay, and over here in the settings area, like that, it's got this tracking code piece. Okay. And you just go right click, paste, and save, and done. Now, as soon as you do that, what happens is amazing. So let me grab one that I've already got running here for you. So you put this pixel on your site, and 100% compliantly, what happens now is you start getting the name and emails of people coming back through. All right? These people have landed on the site, okay? And I've got their name, I've got where they live, I've got their contact info, I've got their email address, and they haven't filled out a form. 100% compliantly. Now, let me come face to face here. Who here knows how to build an automation in high level? Give me a 1. Give me a 2 if you don't know anything about that. Give me a 1 if you know, and a 2 if you don't. All right? 100% of the people on this call know how to build an automation in high level. Rahul, thank you. For those who don't know, tap into Cece, because her entire team knows how to do it, right? Or actually, Dakota's got amazing people that you can tap into as well. There are and Cynthia, thank you. So there are tens of thousands of people in the high-level community, and Dakota can hook you up, that know how to build automations, all right? But for those who know, what I just showed you, I put a pixel on a funnel, and I get their name, their email, their phone number, all of their details, okay? Now, I can do some really cool stuff, which I'll kind of go into later on. But even if I've just got that, name, email, phone number, what happens if I can set up an automation that 30 seconds after they visited my site, I could send them a message and say, hey, did you find what you're looking for? How much more business would you get and your clients if they could automate the follow-up of people that were interested in their business? Why did the text-back messaging system launch high level into the stratosphere, the missed call text-back? It launched them because home services businesses were missing calls, missing tens of thousands of dollars, and because people would say, hey, have you got a quote to fix my roof? All right, but the guy's up on the roof and not answering the phone. And by the time he got to the phone, that person had already called 17 other people trying to get somebody to fix the leak in their roof, right? They were missing business. The missed text callback changed the lives of people. And this is the same. If you can get people followed up within seconds of them being on your site, hey, did you find what you're looking for? Hey, can I help you? Hey, here's a discount coupon. Pop back in. I'll hook you up with your first month for whatever it is. Forbes magazine told us 97% of sales are missed due to poor follow-up. I'm working my butt off to get my SEO and my ads running and just people to just know I exist. And 97% of sales are missed because of poor follow-up. I can put a pixel on the site and I can automate that follow-up instantly with full research of exactly who that person is, 100% compliantly. All right. Now, at the moment, this is US only. Okay. And what I just showed you is due for release today. Okay. So when you log in the free account that we're going to give you in a few minutes, by the way, if that sounds good, just type the word free. Free. All right. So we're going to give you a free account in just a second. All right. But when you log in, you're not going to see that. It'll be there tomorrow, or it's been tested since the last couple of months. We're ready to rock. It'll be there tomorrow. So whatever you get with Axe Up, everything we add to the program, you get it. So you'll get it within a day or two. Cool, right? Pretty freaking scary. Yeah? So absolutely amazing how it works. Again, compliance is all there. And you can add this in for your clients and completely change the world. Now, that is one way. I've got 24 minutes left. No, I need to have Q&A. I've got, oh my God, 20 minutes left. I need to hustle. All right, you guys need to listen fast. I'm going to go through this quickly. Right. So our intent search is passive. The next one is active. And you guys, thank you so much for all of the amazing business types that you dropped in here. So I'm just going to read a few. Franchise car dealerships, tax pros, insurance agents, photographers. All right. What else have we got here? Let's keep going. Commercial roofing contractors, lawyers. These are people that you want to be able to reach. Australian chiropractors. All right. Cool. So car dealerships, lawyers, commercial insurance, all that kind of stuff. Great. I'm going to show you, and if I miss your industry or niche, because I've only got 14 minutes left. I want you to see how to do it, okay? So let me come in and show you there's a couple of different ways to search. The people search will help us with reaching individuals. So let me start there. I'm looking for, in those examples, I'm looking for a chiropractor, or I'm looking for a commercial lawyer, and I want to do some cool stuff with them. All right, let's get into cool stuff. So I go in people search and I look for a commercial lawyer. All right, and I'm looking for that person, let's say in the continental US, or I can get more fine-tuned than that and just go Dallas, Texas, if we want to jump into where our high-level home is. All right, so I'm looking for that type of person in this location, but I want to be a little bit more specific. So I want to say they must be doing X amount of revenue. They have to have been a lawyer for the last 10 years. I'm looking for people who have already, established themselves, or I'm looking for new businesses, or whatever it might be. I'm looking for that kind of person. I'm looking in that location, and I need them to have these credentials. Right? So go, cool. Commercial lawyers in Dallas, done. Cool. What do we know about them so far? That they're lawyers and that they're in Dallas, and I've got their company name. All right, sweet. Well, let's start by getting a little bit more detail in that background, yeah? So we come in, we go, okay, let's create a new list here for lawyers. All right. I'm sure that one of the people on this list is billing me by the minute right now, but, hey, just don't tell them. Rightio, so we've got... That's just a lawyer joke for those of you who deal with lawyers. Okay, cool. So we've got lots and lots of lawyers that have come in. The phone numbers being searched for. Emails are coming in just a minute. So we'll see that all refresh. But this will now populate with this data. And what do we know about these people? So we've got not only their details. I'm starting to get their LinkedIn information. I'm starting to get their other socials as it'll populate in just a second. And I can do some cool stuff in here. So I can come in and say, tell me about Chuck. All right, tell me about where he's worked in the past, what he's done, give me some information on his company, all right? And I've got this AI assistant that can go deep with Chuck. And say, you know what, Chuck, before I jump on a call with Chuck, I'd really like just to do a little bit of research, all right? I'd really like to just know a little bit more about Chuck and what we can do there. So I can just ask AI to do that research for me, right? So guys, while that research, start the watch. I'll pad for... I don't need to pad because it's done, but I'm still going to pad because it's important what I just said. How many times have you been on a sales call and all you've done is looked at that guy's LinkedIn profile, read up a little bit on their About Us page, maybe downloaded their PDF and scanned it before you jumped on the call, and they say to you, wow, you really did your research. And you're like, yeah, really did my research. I read for 22 seconds. But do you know what? That's impressive because 90% of people don't. They're like, hey, do you want to buy my stuff? Do you know anything about me? No? Well, then no. But if I know about you and I can kind of match what I do to what you do, maybe there's a fit. How much do my chances go up? Now, you're not going to close every deal, right? But have I got a better chance? Who wants a better chance at closing the deal, right? So what I just showed you was that in one button click, I can actually get AI to do a stack ton of research for me. Who is Chuck? What does he do? Where is he from? What is his position? Give me a little background. Give me a little bit of detail on Chuck. All right. So, and I can do this at scale, you guys. Now, the next thing we go, cool. I had Chuck. He's disappeared because everything is populating. But I had Chuck there. We say, cool. I've done a little bit of research. What's next? I want to now. Okay, I'm going to do this face to face. And again, I know that I'm stalling. This is important. Who's a Hormozi fan? If you like $100 million leads, $100 million offers, $100 million machines, if you're a Hormozi fan, just type the three numbers, 100, type 100 in the chat. If you don't know who Hormozi is, this is a good chance to go and find out who he is because he's a legend. 100, all right. So he said something really cool in the $100 million leads book. He said, if you can get personal, you can get people's attention. Wait, let me lean in. Microphone. Attention. Have I got yours? Attention is the commodity that you want. If you can get personal, you can get somebody's attention. Okay? Now, here's how you get personal. Hormozi gave the example where he said, you could be at a wedding and there's the bands on the stage and there's tables, people are talking everywhere and there's the clink of cutlery and people are serving the meals, and there's dancing going up the front. And over on the side of the room, someone says your name and they immediately get your what? They get your attention because it cuts through the noise if you can say somebody's name. All right? Now, in our marketing and in your marketing and in your client's marketing, attention is what we pay money for. Attention is what we spend hours trying to do our email for. We want that person's attention. Here's how most of us do it. Hi, Mr. Client. I'm such and such, and I do this. If that's of interest, please let me know. Yeah. I get hundreds of emails a day that I delete before I even get out of bed. But the ones that call out my name, hey, Walt, congrats on the launch of Axe Up. Super pleased with blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you got my attention, right? I read it. Now, how do you use AI to do that? How do you get their attention? You make it personal. So we just did our research, okay? I'll grab another one that's here. We just did our research on the person. We've got some information, all right? So I've got, in this case, some CEOs or whatever it is. I did my research. I'll see if I've got one that's done. Cool. Let me do it again then. In that case, I've done my research, all right? So I know who this person is. The next thing is when I message this person, I want to say their name. Not only do I want to say their name, I want to speak specifically about them and their business so that when I message them, I've got the best chance of attention. Again, can't ever get 100%, but increase your chances. So when we do our research, okay, we get AI to do that for us, and it's running in the background here. We then allow us to use this research, okay, to do the next piece, which is send them an email based on that research. Contextual email. This is just from an AI prompt, okay? So I just said, hey, take this research and write me a contextual email that's personalized, calls them out, says what do we want, all right? I know that your business is a big deal in real estate in Atlanta. You help so many people. It's like being in the local team, all right? So very, very personalized about who they are and what they do. Okay, calling them out, getting their attention. Now I can do that with DMs. I can do that with all kinds of things, and I can automate the process, which I'll give you in a second. All right. Now all I do is I say, cool, pop that into high level, and away we go. But I want to do one thing here that might be just a little bit interesting. So I'm going to redo this email, and instead of doing it as an email, I'm going to prepare a sales slide deck. So I'm just not going to send them an email. I'm going to send them a completely personalized slide deck, graphical, completely done, all automated. So it's not just an email. I'm going to call out their business and what they do and who they are and all of that kind of good stuff. All right. So let me just create a Gamma slide deck from a simple button click. All right. And I'm going to send this across to Gamma. And I'm going to create a beautiful graphical presentation that's personalized to Joseph with one click. And then I'm going to not even make you click. All right. So here's my slide deck presentation ready to rock. All right. And I'm going to send that to Gamma just like this. Here's the click. Ready? Click. Done. Go. Now that's the click. Start your watch. For me, it is 5:35 a.m. It's 5:35 a.m. as I hit that button click. And this does take 60 seconds to populate. So let me just jump in here and show you our Gamma account. And over in the API generated area, it's not here yet. This is one I did last night, 9 hours ago. It's not here yet. It was 5:35 when I clicked that button. By the time my watch says 5:38 and I refresh this screen, you will have a completely personalized presentation to that person that I can get the URL for, send them on a Facebook message, and blow them away. And I'm going to take away the click, all right? 5:36, let's just see. 49 seconds ago, let's just have a quick look and go, here is my specifically prepared presentation for Joseph Brown and the Coach Atlanta company, and taken directly from our Joseph Brown Contact Atlanta company. All right, personalized with all of the details, understanding who you are and what you do. Guys, all right, I just want you to say wow for me, because every person I've ever shown that to has made this noise. They've gone, whoa. You guys going? Whoa. That's how it works. So I've done that with people. Right? I can do that with all of the different ways of searching and finding. So our local business using the Dakota's restaurant system is absolutely phenomenal. I'm looking for restaurants. All right. And I'm looking for a restaurant in my city, wherever that might be. I'm going to go with Phoenix. All right. Phoenix, I'll put them onto a little restaurant list here so that I keep them separate. All right. And I can run a search for restaurants in a particular location. So I did that with people. I researched them. I created something unique. I've got it as a template that I can send them across using Dakota's restaurant system and referrals. I've got my map here. I can pull up to this restaurant that I'm just about to drop off my proposal to, and I can say, who else is around the area? So I can grab my map here and I can say, hey, find me more people. I'm about to drive out to here, all right? So it'll update and I can just get more and more and more and more business around where I'm at. So I can do it locally is my point, all right? For every time I'm doing a search, I'm getting things like, let's get the email addresses of the people that work there. All right, so I'm getting all of that information. This will populate as we're coming through. I'm getting things like this will populate. Let me grab one that I've had running for more than 10 minutes. Here we go. So all the social media accounts, I get their Facebook, their LinkedIn, their Instagram. I get their YouTube channel. I get all of their details here. I can see how many employees work at this company. I've got contact information, and then I can do the research, do the personalization, do the connection. So I can do that with companies. I can do that with people. I can do that one at a time. So I wanted to say, hey, Tesla, baby. Find me everybody that works at Tesla.com. Now, this doesn't have to be Tesla.com. This can be the business that's over the road from your office right now that you really want to work with because they literally are next door and they've got a cool coffee machine and you'd really love a free coffee right now. Just put in their website, right? Let's just drop it into a research thing and go and find who works there. Say, okay, cool. Here we go. Everybody that works there. Done. Now I can take that further and research that person, how long they've been in. AI does it all for me. The biggest lever you can pull is what we call the influencer search. So with influencer searches, I can come in here and say, okay, I'm looking for an influencer. They've got to have follow accounts. I want to be able to come in and find out all about them, right? And AxeUp does all of this instantly. I want to find their post history. I want to find the interests of their audience, the demographic information, who follows them. I can get the biggest levers on the planet. I can get people's what? Attention. I can get their attention. And is that not the most valuable commodity there is? All right? Now, guys, I will only do this if there's enough interest. Who wants me to show you how to set everything that I just showed you right there up as an AI agent running automatically for you and your client, filling your funnel 24/7 without you having to lift a finger? I will only show it if you're interested. So if you want to see it, type the word me in the chat right now. Boom. All right. 90 seconds or less, my challenge. I've done it in 2 minutes. I'm going to push it. If I can show you how to create a fully autonomous agent in 90 seconds or less, start your clock. Here we go. I'm going to create a fully autonomous agent that does this. I'm going to come across here to AI agent. I'm going to click on where it says new up in the top right-hand corner. And I'm going to say, call this the Dakota agent. All right. What it does, finds and researches CEOs and puts them in my pipeline 24/7. That's what it's going to do. Done. Now I want to do the search. We say, okay, I wanted to find specific people. All right. And I might say, okay, I want to find people who are CEOs and I want this to happen automatically every single day. Now, CEOs, we need to be a bit more specific. Anybody keeping track on the time? I want this to be in the continental US 40 times a day, but I want these CEOs to have a little bit of clout. So I want these with 10 years experience. They've got to be doing up to $10 million. They've got to have X amount of employees. They've got to be in the real estate industry. Real estate. All right. So let's be specific about who we're looking for. Done. All right, cool. So now I know who I'm looking for. I want them to do that research. All right, let's do that. So research, we've got our research step in there. Now I want to use that research to create my sales collateral. Cool, can do. Drop this in here. Done. Step 3, I want to create that slide deck. All right, no probs. Get that up and running. All right, done. Step 4, I want to send that to Gamma to create the slide deck and get the URL of it. So let's send that across to Gamma as a starting point. Done. All right. Now once I've got my gamma presentation, I want to put it all into high level so that it automatically sends out. Done. Great. Send to app is my last step here. Want to send it to my high level account. And yes, you can connect as many high level accounts as you want to. And we're done. Stop the clock. Every single day, this agent will run and find me the people I'm looking for. It will research them through any lens you want to set up, find me in this specific way. It will create sales materials. It will create briefing documents. It will send that across into a fully automated presentation builder. Collateral, you can send them a personalized proposal, right? And get their attention. It'll send it across to high level and it'll automate that entire process. Now, when you do that, what are the chances that you get their attention? Okay? When you have that running. Now, guys, for most businesses, this is more marketing than they've done in the last 5 years. I just want to run this every day, baby. I don't need 10,000, right? I'm not here to send out 50 billion emails and hope I get one response. No, it's not what I do. I want to run this 20 to 30 times a day, personalized, targeted, specific to the people I want to speak to. Because I tell you what, if you get guys, you couldn't handle it anyway. If I gave you 100 new clients in a drop, ain't no way you can service that many people, right? Unless you got some serious systems in place. Dakota, all right, can help you with that. So if you're up to that level, let's go. But you don't need 10,000, guys. Imagine if 5 days a week, your system was finding 20 perfect, high level, high value clients, researching them, making it personal, connecting an emotional trigger behind a proposal and sending it to them and doing that. Guys, if you had 100 clients a week being contacted automatically, would that change your world? Give me a yes or a no. Look at that. For those of you who are watching this on a replay, that chat's just going, yes, 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 hell yes, 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 right? Guys, that's what we do at AXA. You can see my passion, right? You can feel it from me. This is what I want you to take away with you, that you can do this, that you can do this, that you can create a sales autonomous agent. Now, you don't have to do it in 90 seconds. We've got a workshop that goes for about 20 minutes that teaches you how to do it. Now, I've done that a heap of times. That's why I can do it in 90 seconds. But who cares? What if it takes you 20 minutes? And once it's done, right? And it's running, all right? So we've got a workshop that will teach you how to do that, and we're going to give you that for free. We're going to give you a free account so that you can jump in and get all this set up and running for you, okay? Now, this free account will let you run your searches, set up some agents, make sure you know how it's all working, all that kind of stuff, all right? But you can upgrade to have that running every month, and you can do that. But we want you to feel like this is something you can do. So you guys all said free. We would love to give you a free account. We're going to sign you up as an affiliate so that you can send this out to your clients once you're happy. So you'll get an affiliate link that you can send out. We'll give you a workshop where you can learn how to build those AI agents, and you can get it all for free with thanks to the incredible Dakota. All right. So Johan, do you want to pop that up on the screen and let everybody grab that account, and then we're open for Q&A, you guys?
Yeah, for sure. While I do that, do you just want to quickly show the domain search? Did you do that one? I had somebody ask.
Yeah, remember I said Tesla, and you can get the one just over the road. So any client, like when you have that dream client, you just put their website in. You get that. We did this with a government department. So we had a client here in Australia that was they did training for government. And they were trying to get into this big government department, the main roads department. So I literally just put the main roads website into our system, and I got like the director and the training manager, and I got their details in their emails, and it was like, there you go. He's like, oh my God, you just made $1 million for my company. I was like, yep, that's what we do. Super cool. So
guys,
if you would like this, if you want to triple your pipeline, you want to automate this, just do what Derek's just done and type I'm in. You don't need to use the little apostrophe. If you don't want to, you can type that in however you want to. I'm in. So
guys, while Walt's been showing you everything, people have been going crazy, going, I want to buy it, I want to buy it, I want to buy it. I said, well, we're giving you guys a free account. But there's still people at the end of the free account, guys. When you run out of credits, you're going to say, hey, I want to buy it. So I just messaged Dakota. I'm like, hey, man, do you want us to hook up a special deal? So that's what we've done here. For those of you who know you are going to use this technology, you do want it, and there's people saying they're going to set it up this weekend. Awesome. We just set up let me go through here. You get the free trial account, the free workshop, you get the training vault, you get to jump on our calls. We'll get you all set up, ready to go. So you got full support there. So if you want it, you can get a free account. axup.ai/Dakota. That's where you get your free account. For those of you who know you want it, this is popular demand. I literally just put this slide in 2 seconds ago. Go to axup.ai/sales summit. You're going to get an account with 2,000 preloaded credits. It's $297. There's no monthly payment. You don't have to, there's no rush to use it. You can use it this week, next month, in 6 months if you want to. So there's a special deal there just for you. You don't have a monthly payment on that. It's $297. But again, we weren't gonna pitch anything. We were literally gonna give you a free account because of the chat. You guys all saw it. So
hey, let's do something even better. Hang on, go back one. Let's do something even better. So I haven't talked to you about this. I haven't talked to you. Yeah, why not? Just give everything. Guys, if you get the sales summit deal, if you do, like if 2,000 credits, you're going to be like, yeah, great. This is going to sort me out for a couple of months. I'm good. If you want a discount ongoing, because we love Dakota, you can we'll give you a discount plan. So instead of paying the normal rates, you can get a discounted plan through Dakota, through that link as well. We'll make sure that that's on the back of that. So you can even go, so it's $297 one time. All right, $297 one time. That's the special deal. So if you want the free account, it's axup.ai/Dakota. You can see it on the screen there. Now the free account gets you the workshop. And guys, you're going to get all of that anyway. So you get the workshop, you get a free account with 100 credits on it, so you can get in, set it up, see the agents, get it working for you. We teach you how to do it. If you want to just hey, I don't want to pay retail price, get me something better than that, then grab the sales summit deal as well, which is $297. We're just getting asked questions. How do the credits work? So the credits are currency within the program. So all of the searches and that kind of stuff, when you're looking for people, that's where the credits come from. So it's like, I want 100 real estate agents in Phoenix. Cool. So for every company that comes back, it's 1 credit. For the company, you get all their socials, you get their contacts, you get the email details, you get the phone numbers, you get all of that stuff. That's a single credit, right? Some of the more advanced searches take more credits. So like an influencer search, you don't need many of those. Like one guy with 2 million reach is probably more than enough for everybody, but that's 5 credits for the kind of the detailed search with influencers. People like your CEOs, that kind of stuff, you're looking through, I think it's like 3 credits to get all of that details about a CEO. All of the AI stuff is free. So do the research, write the proposal, do all that kind of stuff. That's all free. So you look for credits, you find the people, and then whatever you do with the AI, that's what adds the real value. That's completely free. So you search, find, get your ideal people, and then let AI do all of the work for you. That's really what the credits are paying, is getting all of that up and running. Does it work in Canada? Yes. Does it work in Ethiopia? Yes. Does it work in Egypt? Yes. Does it work in London? Yes. Does it work in Australia? Well, Australians are lazy, so not really. No, just kidding. It works everywhere. Every single where. I always say to people ask me all the time, do I need to be techie? And I say, dude, I'm an Australian, right? I needed to make this one button easy. And even then it was too hard. So now we had to just make it automated, one button easy. Just set it up, just let it run. It's easy. Cool. How much are credits if you don't have the $297? You can go onto our site. I think it's $99 for 500 a month. All right. So the $297 is a heck of a deal. $297 one time. Cool. So the ongoing deal will double the credits for the 99. So you guys can get, if you do want the ongoing, you want it dude, I'm going to use this for my clients. Get every $99 will double the credits. So you can get, if you go through that special sales link for $99, you can get double the credits, 1,000 a month. Cool.
And so if they use the sales summit link, it's $297 one time to get 2,000 credits. But when they run out of credits, they can set it up on monthly retainer type thing or MRR for $99 to get 1,000 credits a month. Is that how that works?
You got it. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Double what the public get. Just don't tell them.
Yeah. Don't tell them. Dude, this is amazing, man. I had no idea you guys were launching this. The first thing you showed where you add it to the website, I was like, oh my God, I need this in my life right now. Now, just so I'm clear, because this is all still new to us. If I set it up as a pixel on my website and it starts gathering people's information, I can then add a tag, have it automatically add a tag to that lead, and then of course create a workflow from that tag to do whatever it is I want it to do.
100%, including, so they just landed on my site. Imagine if you could research the person that landed on your site. Hey, John, I notice you're the CEO of XYZ gym company. Like when you send that email, like, so the first answer, let's keep it simple. Yes, you got it right, Dakota. From landing on your site, I can tag them. I can put them into a workflow in high level. I can send them out a specific workflow because they've landed on a specific landing page, all that kind of good stuff, right? But you can get real funky with that. So you can say they landed on my site. I detailed a proposal. You know, it might take an extra 2 minutes, but I send them to and say, hey, Jeff, hey, thanks for checking us out. I researched you and found this. This is how we could work together. I thought it might be of interest. So here's the link, right? Automated.
That's
all
amazing.
done. Amazing.
That's
By
amazing.
the way, people have been asking, do the credits roll over? Yes, the credits compound. So we're not there to expire your credit.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's even better. This is fantastic, guys. I really appreciate this. Like, this is a game changer.
Yay!
Like, just to put this in perspective for other people, you guys know that we have 3 agencies that we actively run. Like, we have team members that are cold callers. That's what they do for one agency. We have affiliates for another, and so forth. And the one piece that every agency, not just ours, includes is leads. Like, the one piece that is concurrent across all of them is that they need leads, right? They need cold leads, warm leads, hot leads, whatever it may be, but they still need leads. Whether they're making cold calls or walking into a door or cold contact and so forth, they need leads. And this is a fantastic way for them to get that. Like right now, just so we're clear, right now I have 2 team members in one of my agencies where I made them stop making phone calls, and I told them, go scrape the internet. Like, here, scrape the internet, go find these leads and so forth. And that's what they're doing. They're doing that. So having a tool like this that literally can grab that information when they visit your website, or even, like, hey, we found one email address. Let's go see if we can find multiple. So is game changer. So
Amazing.
the thing is
I love it.
now you just have to use it. Now they just have to use it.
See, do you know what, Dakota? Like, I just want to geek for a second. Like, that's the major reason why we launched the AI agent builder, because we all get excited about stuff, right? And we jump in, it's like, oh my God, in the first 2 hours, it's like, I don't know, Claude bot or Malt bot, whatever, just launched. Like, everybody went crazy, like, set it up and all that. But like, after 2 days, everybody's like, what was it again? I'm on to the next thing. If you set up your agents running for you, right? If you get this in, like, seriously, who am I looking for? What do I want to know about them? And personalize the thing, set it up and done, do that in our workshop that we teach you how to do it. And then just go about your life. Then just go back to work or go to the next shiny thing, because in the background, it's doing it for you. And that's the real gem here. Like, Apollo, love it, great program. But you got to use it. You got to log in, whatever. It's what happens next that makes all the difference. When you set this up to run automatically, dude, you know, suddenly you got a life changer going on. It's just putting people in your funnel every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
And hey, when you get too busy, you can turn it off, but at least it's running for you.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many different scenarios, right? Like, let's say they're using AXA to generate leads, and those leads, I'll give several scenarios. Those leads get put into your contacts. You create a smart list, and then you have cold callers reaching out to them, and you're calling them manually. Another scenario is they go into your smart list, they go into a workflow, and now they're emailing them. Another scenario is you have a voice AI that you built. They're going into a smart list. The voice AI is calling them. Another scenario is that you can have all 3 of those things communicating at the same exact time. Like, somebody cold calling, then the AI calling, then the email going out, and then another scenario is you can send those same exact lists into another smart list and then run a Facebook ad to every single one of them. So, I mean, the thing is that I think the biggest thing is like with this kind of stuff, right? And I'm going to challenge challenge some people here, is because there will be a lot of people who will take advantage of this. I guarantee you that. Half of them won't do anything with it. I'm sorry. I'm just going to call you guys out right now, right? Half of you guys are going to sit on this and feel like you've got to make it perfect, and then so forth. And then it'll be a month from now and you haven't launched it or used it at all, right? It's the ones that just go in there like, okay, I've got an account. Let's set it up like the Jennifer J's. I'm going to set it up this weekend. I guarantee you Jennifer J is going to set this up this weekend. 100%. Like, that's just the way she works. Okay. She'll be the one that will be using it every single day, right? And growing it. And then that's the difference difference between somebody who's going to have a successful agency and somebody who's going to be kicking the tires and then complaining that they don't have clients, right? You've got to use the tools that you are picking up, not just put them into a box and say you're collecting tools, right? So do something with it, right? Use the credits, go out there and get clients with it. So that's my 2 cents.
Perfect.
And
Awesome. Absolutely.
and Dakota, so just with the information that it generates and puts it into your high level, like when you activate the voice calls and everything else that it does, like you said, you can trigger the Facebook ads, etc. It's just so powerful. We've got people reactivating their old clients.
Yeah.
It's going in, people who've opted in, it's going in, researching those old clients with the system. So it's enriching all that data, then calling them saying, hey, you used to be a client. We've upgraded. Do you want to check us out and, re-engage with us? There's so
100%.
many different ways you can use this. And guys, we cover all that in the training, in our weekly calls, etc. So we're here to support you. As we said at the start, a rising tide lifts all ships. We're here to help you grow. The more you grow, the more the entire community grows. So we're here to share everything. And Dakota, dude, thank you for putting all the energy and effort into organizing these things. I know exactly how much energy it takes.
It's my pleasure, man. It's my pleasure. I appreciate you guys. Do me a favor. If you guys found value in Johan and Walt, put an axe up in the chat. AIXUP, axe up in the chat, and show them some love for everything that they provided today. Look at that. It's just
Amazing.
blowing
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys as well. Do we have time for a question or two?
Yeah, for sure. So I couldn't keep up with the questions for those people who are messaging me. Sorry.
Welcome
No
aboard,
worries.
CPO.
Kylie has the first question. She says, how long do we have to wait in Australia for this? She wants it right now.
As long as it takes you to type.
No.
You're allowed.
Kylie lives 2 suburbs
Oh,
away. So
Kylie Mac. Hey, Kylie
Kylie,
Mac.
you're gonna have it in like tomorrow. Yeah, Walt's gonna have it up and running tomorrow. So it's all good.
That you mean the intent data? So
Yes,
the intent data on Australian. So at the moment the intent data is US only. But our team are working on that. So the rules and regulations are different everywhere. We want to make sure the compliance is all in place. So they're working on it. I don't know. I know that they looked at the EU and kind of went, ooh, EU laws are a bit scary. But I know that they're looking at other places at the moment. So I don't have an exact answer. I just know that they're working on it.
Okay. Thank you.
That's just
Jonathan
the intent
Irvin.
data, by the way. Everything else has been there for years and, easy.
Okay. Jonathan Irvin says, do you have a white label video you can share that we can use to sell our
Yeah.
clients on switching from Apollo to Axe Up?
Yeah, great question. So we don't do the white label piece anymore because it was just too confusing for people. So we do have an agency license that you can get involved with. Just reach out to our team and they'll let you know. But yeah, we've got I think it's a 7-minute video that it's like the express version. Could it be any more express than what I just ran through right now? But it does. It covers everything in 7 minutes. And you can send that to your client and say, hey, John, I just saw this amazing thing. I thought it might be really great for you. I'm happy to set it up if you'd like, save you some money and make easier things happen. So yeah, there's like a 7-minute video in the affiliate tools area that you can send out. And when you sign up through Dakota's link, you're going to be an affiliate. So you'll get a link, you get 30%. Anybody that you introduce to the program will pay you 30% every month, and we'll look after all the upgrades and the, training, which is why we don't do the white label thing anymore, because people couldn't keep up with the updates and didn't want to onboard the clients and all that. We do all of that for you. We just pay you 30%.
And guys, I've got a question saying, Dakota, can your team set this up? And the answer is yes, because Dakota's team knows how to do it. Sure.
Yeah, this is it's I don't want to downplay it, but it's very easy for us.
Dakota's like, I do this in my sleep. It's all good.
Yeah. And then let's see. Anitra says, when I went to the Dakota's link, it was asking me to sign up for the 297 option. There's no free count. There's 2 links, Anitra.
Yep.
Can we just put them in the chat?
So guys, don't sign up for both, by the way, because otherwise you'll. Well, I guess you can, but it probably anyway doesn't matter. You can sign up for both. So there's the paid link. Dale just dropped it there. axeup.ai/sales summit. Thanks, Dale. That's the deal that I didn't even know Johan was doing right now. So he put that on while I was talking. That's a lifetime pricing. So that pricing never expires. You get the account. You can jump in. You don't have a subscription. It's $297. done. You also will give you an option to have a monthly recurring on the back end of that if you want to, so you can get discounted credits. And there's the free one. Thank you so much, Dale. So accept.ai, /Dakota. That's the free workshop. So if you sign up for the paid program, you're going to get the workshop anyway. All right. So obviously we want you to get in there and get using it. So if you just want a free account, give it a try, get it set up. /Dakota. If you know, like, I'm in and I want the discount now, this is just the deal for, the summit that we're on, do the /sales summit one, and you can get that one. Fred, no, you don't need to do the 99 straight away. Just, like, whenever you're ready, just reach out.
Miss Kiva, you have a question?
Yes, hi, you guys. Great
Hey.
presentation. Great,
Thank you.
great, guys. My one question is, as far as compliance goes, how do we stay compliant if they didn't opt in?
Great question. So the leads that are coming in from the pixel on the site are 100% compliant in the states, all the states of the US, and the laws change based on geography. But it's all done via opt-ins and via marketing systems that have been put in place over the last 20 years. So the company that we work with that does all of the data compliance in the background, they've been building this database record for the last 20 years, and they've got, 350 million records on that database. So sometimes we have people that land on the site and like, oh, I didn't get their emails. No, because at some point they haven't opted in, they haven't given the permission for this to happen, for their records to be used. So all of that data is compliant in the background. We don't get 100% of visitors for that reason. And depending on what kind of niche you're in will depend on whether you're getting 50% or you get 80% or whatever. So you get the visitors that we can through the compliance system, and then they go straight into your database.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Now, Miss Kiva, I do want to clarify a little bit. So just because you have their phone number doesn't mean that you can immediately text them. You
No.
should probably be calling them and sending them an email. I wouldn't text those people until you've gotten opt-in for consent for texting. But everything else, you can call them. You can call them. You can email them. Have somebody reach
You
out
can
to
use
them.
the system to get their Facebook page, and you can send them a
Yeah.
DM.
DM them. Okay, makes sense.
Okay.
I think that's my favorite hack right now. It's like you can set up auto messaging and that kind of stuff, but you can actually use the system to do some research with them, get their social link, and be like, "Hey, John, I saw you check us out. Thanks, man. Did we get all your questions?" Like, what? And of course, putting that into custom audiences and that kind of stuff is just gold.
I'm curious. Do you know how long before the information populates once they visit the site?
Depending on the complexity, like we have hundreds of checks on that data to make sure. So it's usually around 20 to 30 seconds.
Okay. God, imagine how powerful that is. They're on your website and their phone rings. Like,
Right?
hey, I see that you're on my website. What?
Yeah, right? Crazy.
Man, the people who run e-commerce,
Yeah.
they love this because they've come there. 95% of traffic does not buy, right? And they're running ads, they're spending all this money, and now it's, hey, you left without checking out. Here's a special deal for you. Come on back.
Yeah, I'm looking through your camera right now.
Oh man, and somebody said they're creeping. Yeah, guys, the technology is getting so advanced. It knows you, but like anyone who's used ChatGPT, you go and ask it, tell me all my weaknesses and flaws, like that. It knows everything about you. If you're
Yeah,
using
the answer.
all the browsers are now AI enabled, they know everything about you. So people talking about, hey, I don't want Big Brother. If you're using a browser, if you're using social media, Big Brother's watching you all day, getting all of your data.
Yeah.
And like Walt said, the company that we're working with to get that intent data, it's running hundreds of checks, cross-checking. Hey, you've opted in on this site. Guess what? That site's compliant, and therefore they do all the stuff. It's just algorithm matching, right? So just know that if you're on the internet and using it, it's Big Brother's watching.
They've got your stuff. Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys. I think that's all the questions, unless I missed some. Did anybody else have a question? If you did, raise your hand if we missed it, and we'll try to address it before they go. Looks Jennifer J has one. Hold on.
Just while there's the last questions, and Dakota, thank you so much for the chance to come and say hi, everyone. It's so great to see you guys. I just want to leave you with one thing. There's a guy I follow online, and he signs off all of his Facebook posts with this phrase. He says, "To the victor go the spoils." Right? That's like, to the victor go the spoils. And I just want to pop that in here. We say axe up, it's action. To the action taker goes the spoils. As you said, Jennifer J, already in. I saw the purchase come through. Thank you, Jennifer. Great to have you on board. You can see a summit like this and it's information overwhelm, right? It's so much that you get in these 3 days. Every single speaker has just got top value. Pick out the pieces that are going to make a big difference to your business and tell someone who is your accountability buddy, I'm doing this, and just dive in and get it done. To the action taker goes the spoils.
Yeah. Here's another thing. Like, so you have clients that need leads. You refer them. You get 30%, and charge them a small fee to hook everything up. Like, hey, go buy it here. You'll buy it. You'll
Charge them
pay.
a large fee.
You'll pay them. Charge them a large fee, and just say, we'll charge you X amount of dollars to connect everything to your system and automate it. You just tell me what to do. Especially if you have a company like us, or you have a VA, or you're tech savvy like Jennifer, and you can just set it all up.
Yeah. Well, charge him a large fee
revenue
and then
source.
give Dakota some of that, and he'll do it for you while you go and get the next client.
Very true.
He-
Jennifer,
I'm ready for my question.
yes,
he's
sir. Yes, sir. How can I help you, Jennifer?
Okay, so my question is for Johan and Walt. I'm not sure if you answered it or not because I got pulled away. My question was about the training when we get in there. So my focus is on exactly what you showed today. And I know I have to wait for the replay, but I'm an action taker. I'm setting this up, probably gonna be up tonight doing it. So what I want to know is when I get in here, which I'm already in here, I didn't click anything else yet. Is there directed training or old workshops where you show exactly what you showed today?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So when you jump in, so first of all, you would have got a link to an onboarding call, Jennifer. So you can jump on
Already
with
scheduled
Ebony,
for
and
Monday,
that's
but
a
it's gonna be up before that, Walt. So tell me
fantastic.
where to go this weekend, okay?
I love it. I love it so much. Yes, there's step-by-step onboarding. If you hit up our team, and I'll make sure that the link's there, but there's step-by-step onboarding inside of the app and on our support channel as well, that you can say, okay, how do I set up a search? How do I do that? Like, it's all step-by-step inside the program.
All right, thank you for that. I'll see
Amazing.
y'all
Great to
on
have you with us,
Monday.
by the way. Well done.
Thank you, Jen.
There we go. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay.
Ebony is going to be looking after you, Jennifer. So don't worry, we've got you covered. We're excited. We love action takers, and then we want to turn you into a case study. So let's go.
Okay. One more question from Gaetano. I don't know if it's a question or a statement, actually. I'm at checkout, but forcing me to create an account with link. I don't want to set up an account with link. I'm not sure I understand the question, Gaetano.
Oh no, you can. Link is a payment system with Stripe. So down the bottom, there's something. There's on Link when it pops up, it's like check out with Link, and you're like, down the bottom it says something like, don't use Link to check out, or something like that, and you just put the credit card directly into Stripe. Link is Google's
I
pre-filled credit card thing, but down the bottom of that thing, it should say, don't use Link to check out.
I understand now. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Hopefully that answers your question, Gaetano. Okay, guys, I think that's all of them. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for joining us, and I hope everybody got value in the presentation.